Hey guys, Dr. Ben here. Welcome to a Power Pack Brokerpreneur Byte. Get ready to dive into proven strategies for recruiting top talent, retaining your best agents, and skyrocketing sales in the next 10 minutes. I'm your host, of course, Dr. Ben Spears, along with our real estate guru, Matt Vi. Join us as we unravel the secrets to take your brokerage to new heights. Let's dive in. Hey guys, welcome to another episode. I am Dr. Ben Spears, your ambassador of flow. I'm here with Go.
Love it. Go with the flow.
I'm here with my co-host as always.
That means you're the flow. Like Kiss My Grits.
Yeah,
like
true.
Mel's Diner. We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
I don't want to be like
another
dude,
nickname.
I don't want to be grits.
Another nickname. I love grits. Another nickname hits. You shaking your head? No, you don't like grits?
I don't like grits, guys. Cheese and grits.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
delicious.
some people like love. I just don't like grits.
Shrimp and grits. Oh man, look out. All right. So anyway, before I get hungry. So what, I don't even know what we're talking about today, Ben. I think we're talking about a loser set your goals.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're exactly right. Before we dive into that, though, if you're hitting this this podcast on iTunes, those platforms, or YouTube, make sure you hit that follow button, that subscribe button, and that bell, and get notified every time we drop a new episode, because we do this every day, guys. You know that. Or every weekday, anyway.
Right. Monday through Friday.
But now let's talk about you, right? Because you're not a loser.
No. So why did a loser set?
Let's talk about losers.
Why did losers set their goals?
Yeah, well, because losers say, "I want to recruit a lot of agents."
They do.
And
losers,
winners say,
"I want to recruit
a lot of agents." What's the difference, Matt?
The truth is, winners and losers set the same exact goals.
Yeah,
that is the truth.
Yeah,
right. So beginning of the year, right? Let's just throw everybody in the winners and losers category, right? And New Year's resolutions come around. What do they last? It used to be 21 days. I don't even think it's 21 days now, right?
It's
like 8 days or something.
8 days. I was going to say about a week.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, people that are avid gym goers, they're like, man, I hate January 1st through January 15th because there's a lot of people in the gym.
Yeah, it's making me feel bad because it's, at least, Matt.
Yeah, right.
At least on the last podcast, buttons weren't flying off my shirt.
Good point.
At least it ripped at the elbow.
That's exactly right. Not popping off at the stomach.
Exactly. Pew pew pew.
That's right. Like shrapnel.
Yeah.
So winners and losers set the same goal. That actually comes from James Clear, right? He wrote the book Atomic Habits. What a great book, right? So generally on the goals set, there's not a whole lot of difference. Yep. Right. So let me put it this way, right? And I didn't mean to call everybody a loser. That was just to get your attention, right? Hopefully,
the loser says what?
I almost did it.
Okay.
So let's say we line 10 people up, and we're going to divide them into two categories. 5 people did not achieve their goal. The other 5 people did achieve their goal, and it was a recruiting goal. And we said at the beginning of the year, what do you want to do in recruiting? A bunch of them would say the same things. If they all wrote it down on a sheet of paper, a lot of them would write down the same things. I want to recruit this many people. I want to be better at this. I want to this. I want to that. I want
my income to go here.
Absolutely. All of that, right? So the truth is, losers set the same exact goals that winners do.
Yeah.
So
there's nobody that sets the goal. It says like, I want to do worse than
right.
I did last year.
That's right. I want to fail next year.
Yeah.
Like Dewey Cox, right?
Yeah.
I love you. I just know you're going to fail. You have my unconditional support. I just know you're going to fail. Such a great movie.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between the two? As everybody knows, right? This isn't a shock. This isn't some startling revelation. Everybody knows this, right? Everybody's made a New Year's resolution.
Absolutely.
So the truth is, there's a difference in how people set that goal. Right. And so there's lead measures and lag measures. We've talked about those. There's different ways of setting goals. We'll touch on that in just a second. But the key is to have a system that allows you to focus on what's going on, what's happening on your way to the goal. Right? Because the system that you're using is what's actually going to make the difference. That what's laid out in front of you that allows you to take those steps is what's going to actually help you get to that actual goal. Right? So it doesn't matter whether you're working out, whether you're recruiting, whether you're trying to get that new job, whatever it is, you're having to set things up in a way that lays a clear, concise path that allows you to take those steps, right? And so how do you do that, right? So everybody's probably heard this before, SMART goals, specific, motivating, achievable, rewarding, and trackable goals, right?
Yep.
So everybody's heard of SMART goals before. SMART goals is kind of incomplete though. Right? I mean, it's a great acronym. Don't get me wrong. I love a good acronym, right? It's absolutely a very good acronym.
King of acronyms.
I am the king of acronyms. That's me, TM. So, so a specific and a motivating and an achievable and a rewarding and a trackable goal. The acronym doesn't dig into the system the way that it really needs to dig into the system. Okay.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because that's too complex. In order to get to the bottom of all of that, people just, okay. So if someone said that, you know, in order to lose weight, you have to exercise more and you have to put more calories in, right?
Yep.
You have to put less calories in, right? Seems simple enough. We know now that's what everybody used to think. We know now that's not necessarily the case. The
Yep.
kind of exercise you do impacts and what type of food and what kind of calories you're taking in, all that kind. So all of those things, depending on the situation as a whole, there's different complexity to what's going on, and it's not as easy one size fits all as people used to say that it was.
Yep.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk for just a second, right, about some things that will help get you on that path. The key here is to make sure that, we've talked about this in other podcasts, right? You can't just look at the scoreboard and determine how you're going to win. So let's dig into it. You just have to decide, right? You just have to decide what it is that you want to accomplish with your goal. Okay.
Yep. And that's what everyone can do.
Right. That's right.
Right. Anybody can say, I want to lose 50 pounds.
Right. That's right.
Except
Anybody
for like Marshall can't, my son.
Right.
Like he doesn't weigh 50 pounds.
Right. Right.
He can say, I want to gain 50 pounds.
Right. But he can't say I want to lose it.
Yeah.
Right. And they can say I want to have more I want to have more agents. I want to be more profitable. I want to whatever. Everybody can decide on what it is that they want, right? Yep. Now here comes the next part, and this is the part, if you talk to a lot of people, a lot of coaches, a lot of really intelligent people, they talk so much about writing your goal down. Yeah. This is honestly where the first failure happens. Uh-huh. So many people don't write their goal down. I know that seems silly, and nobody that's listening to this, is this a revelation? Are they going, holy crap, if I write the goal down, God, that makes so much sense. Nobody is saying that, right? But are you writing it down and putting it somewhere where you can see it on a regular basis?
Yeah, that's the key. Even the people sometimes who write it down.
Oh, yeah.
File it away. Close that journal that says 1968 on it.
That's right. And haven't seen it since.
And then it goes back in the nightstand.
That's exactly right.
I'll see you next year.
That's right. Yeah. But you have to make sure that you put it somewhere where you can actually see it on a regular basis after you write it down.